Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make spicy honey garlic wings. Yep, spicy honey garlic wings. So here's all of what you are going to be needing for these spicy honey garlic wings. So here I have a pound of cleaned and patted dry chicken wings. I got a basic mixture of seasonings because I don't want to use too many different seasonings to, take away from the spicy garlic wing flavor. So here I have a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm going to be using my garlic press to squeeze out the garlic. So I have 3 cloves of garlic here. I have a piece of ginger that I'm going to be mincing up, and 2 stalks of scallion, which are really going to be for garnish, and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. I got some olive oil that I'm going to be coating the chicken in before I put the seasoning on, so that the seasoning can stick better to it, and when these wings bake, it will have a great, brown color to it. I have my honey, and here is the spicy garlic sauce that I'm going to be using. But with that's really to your liking, but I'm only going to be using 1 teaspoon of it because trust me guys, this sauce goes a long way and it is very spicy. And here I have some soy sauce. So we're going to start by getting my chicken mixed up so that we can get that into the oven so that we can make the sauce for this for these spicy garlic wings. Let me just move this back here. And guys, the measurements will definitely be down in the description below. And if you don't want to use any olive oil, you are free to use vegetable oil or even butter. When I make certain dishes, when it comes to bacon, especially with chicken, I like to use, well, let me mix this first before I touch the chicken. I like to use butter, but the fact that I'm already going to be flavoring these wings with something, I'm going to use the olive oil. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, now I'm going to mix this chicken with the olive oil that I just drizzled over it. I just want to make sure that gets all over. And from the looks of it, it is. So I'm going to be adding my seasoning. I'm gonna mix that through. And guys, if you're going to be baking this like I am, you want to start your oven to be preheating right now at this point at 350 degrees. And these wings will be baking from at least 1 hour and 15 to maybe 20 minutes uncovered. That's how you will get the best crispy wings with this dish or any dish. Just, not have them uncovered. If you guys are feeling like frying your chicken, then feel free to do so. That is okay. Okay, so these wings are thoroughly mixed. And here's what you will end up with. They are perfectly seasoned, and you know that they're going to have flavor because the season is all over it. So I'm going to be baking mine in a foil pan. Let me just move that. Okay. And you want to make sure that you are baking these skin side up. Guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel so that you guys can continue to see what I'm doing here and get some good recipes and some ideas to feed your friends and your family and definitely yourself. So guys, I'm going to place these in the oven, like I said, on 350 degrees for about 1 hour and 15 minutes uncovered. And I will be right back so that we can make this spicy honey garlic sauce. Okay, those wings are in the oven, so let's get started on getting our garlic pressed and our scallion cut and our ginger cut. So what I'm going to do is give that a press, scrape it off. There will be garlic skin inside if you are going to use a press, and you already know this if you are familiar with using a garlic press. So that's garlic clove number 2. Man, discovering this was such a game changer, and it made things easier. All right. Okay, so I'm done with this. Now I'm gonna cut up our ginger. With the ginger, you don't really need much, just probably about a teaspoon of it. Just make sure it's finely minced, because ginger is very strong. You don't want your chicken to be tasting like ginger and not garlic. But these two work perfectly together, garlic and ginger. Oh, my ginger's going everywhere. Alright, take another piece of that. Okay, so I cut off exactly what I need from that piece. Okay. Okay, so that's good enough. And there you have it. It should be about a teaspoon. I'm just going to place that on there with the garlic. Put that extra piece over there. Now with the scallion, I'm just going to cut that in half because this is basically for garnish. We're not using this for the actual sauce. Okay, there we go. Now that's fine. Just place that on there as well, but we know not to put that in the sauce. Wow, this smells so good together. Alright, so let's go to the stove and start prepping this sauce. These wings smell amazing. So I'm gonna be using a small pot to cook this sauce in. We're just gonna simmer. We're not really like, cooking it for a long time because we're just gonna bring the flavors together. So meet me at the stove. So before we get to the stove, let's start off with making a sauce so that we can eventually go to the stove so we can simmer this sauce. Okay, so we're gonna start off with 1/4 cup of honey. Your honey of choice. Okay, there's my 1/4 cup. I'm gonna dump that into this bowl. As you already know, I like to get everything. All right. Brown sugar, 1 tablespoon. If it comes out, there we go. And we have our ginger and garlic. Remember, the scallion is for garnish. Our 3 cloves of garlic that we chopped up. Our 1 teaspoon of ginger that we chopped up. All right, let's leave that to the side. Now, I'm gonna be using this again because I need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Just want to move that around because I'm sure it has settled. It doesn't matter if you use dark or light. So 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Okay, so now I will be adding that chili garlic sauce. And this is the brand that I'm using. If you don't have this or you're unable to get it, pretty much any type of garlic or chili sauce will work. You can even just use cayenne pepper. There we go. So I got that. Want to mix that up a little bit. Oh my God, I smell the spiciness. Woo! Guys, remember, like I said, this stuff goes a long way. So if you're not really into spices like that, be careful of the amount that you use. But I'm only using 1 teaspoon of this because, trust me, that's all that's needed from this. Okay, so let's mix this up. Wow, this smells good. That onion and the ginger, the garlic and ginger together. Wow, with the soy sauce. Whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to really this time go to the stove so we can simmer this sauce for about 10 minutes, maybe 15, just to put some heat on it because you want the flavors to come together. Right, so let's really go to the stove this time. Okay guys, so my sauce has come to a simmer exactly how I want it, but it's a little too loose for me. So what I'm going to do is take a teaspoon of cornstarch, but I'm going to mix it into some water, which will be called a slur. So here's my teaspoon of cornstarch. I'm gonna add a little water. I just give that a little mix, and this sauce will thicken right on up. Okay, this should do. Okay, we should be all right there. Just let that go for a couple of more minutes, and it will definitely thicken up for you. All right, guys. So that cornstarch did wonders. Our sauce is nice and thick now, the thickest it should be. Okay. All right, so let's get to putting it on the wings. Okay, so let's get these wings together. These are the finished product of our wings after they have been baked. So I'm gonna just place these in the bowl. You see how easily they come up? And these are good just the way they are, but we are doing something different here. Okay, so guys, also, when you make your sauce, after you get it, get the cornstarch in it, allow it to sit for a few minutes, maybe about 5 to 6 minutes, so that the thickness can come together. You see, that's what you want. You don't want it like gravy thick where it doesn't really move much. This is what you want. So here we go. And this sauce smells amazing. It really does. Just want to give them a light toss in that sauce. See, it's enough sauce at the bottom where the entire amount of chicken will be coated in it. I'm not that great with tossing, and I don't want any accidents. Okay. All right, so that sauce is all through and out. Let's plate these babies up. Here's an up close look, and they smell so good. You guys are gonna love these if you follow this recipe. All right, and here goes the scallion that we did earlier for garnish. So for now, let's plate these up. Let's do this the right way. I cannot wait to bite one of these. Wow. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, that should be better. Guys, make sure that you have subscribed to my channel if you haven't already. If you already did, I thank you so much. Everything is greatly appreciated on this channel. And I appreciate you guys. And thank you for your support. Let's give a little more of that sauce. Make sure we get all these garlic and ginger bits from the bottom of the bowl. Ooh-wee! You guys are gonna love this recipe, trust me. All right, I think that's good enough. Oh yeah, this makes me happy. I hope you guys like it. Let me give you a close-up. Look at those, beautiful. Look at that. You guys gotta try these wings. Okay, so let's try one. All right, guys, so we're gonna try these wings right now. Let's do it. Sorry about the lighting. I can't get rid of it. If I turn it off, then you won't be able to see me. It is nighttime, so. All right, so I'm going to try a drum piece. Here it is, here it is. Here are the wings. Wow. Guys, that's really good. I definitely recommend that you guys try this recipe. Like, seriously. But I am done. Excuse me. And I will see you guys in the next video. And you guys also need to know that I greatly appreciate, excuse me again, your support and, you know, your commentary and definitely your subscriptions. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next. Thank you again.
Really take this feeling, I see you.